How to draw a goldfish. Welcome to Rain Francis Art for Kids. Today I'm going to show you how to draw this cute little goldfish step by step with markers. This is an easy drawing lesson for kids, beginners, and kids of all ages. So let's draw. Hi everyone, welcome to Rain Francis Art for Kids. My name is Rain. In this series, Animal Farm, we draw all sorts of animals. So let's draw. This is what you'll need for today's drawing. You're going to need a piece of paper. I have a dollar store drawing pad here. It's 11 inches by 8.5. You'll need a pencil and an eraser. And if you have an old paintbrush lying around, it works very well to dust off your page. For color, today we're going to be using markers. I have orange, yellow, and blue. I have my black Sharpie marker. And as usual for outlining, I have my fine tip black marker. So why don't I clear off my space here and we can begin drawing our goldfish. Now our goldfish is a she today, so I'm calling her her. So for the goldfish's head, we're going to draw kind of a circle. Okay? Just kind of a semicircle. And from here, I'm going to draw the circle coming down, and for her tail, like this, with a little point and a little point, and then I'm going to join the circle again. And I'm going to erase that little line that I drew there. I want you to be able to see it well. And if you want to erase something, go ahead. If you erase something you didn't intend to, just draw it back in like that. Okay? Now for the top of her top fin, she has a fin on the top of her head. Watch how I draw this. This is the fin. One little circle, two little circles, three little circles, and we attach it to her head. Okay? And she has two little fins on the bottom too. Let's draw them like this. They kind of remind me of how a leaf looks. You know when you're drawing a leaf? We'll do that again because she's got two of them down here. There. And on her tail, we're going to give her a couple of more fins because we're going to be coloring her in orange, but these outside fins here are going to be yellow, and that's going to look really nice. So we're going to make a little point and attach it here, and maybe one here, a little point. Okay, and one more here, a little point. Kind of look like the shape of a moon. That is the basic shape of our goldfish. So now what I'm going to do is just put in her eyes. She's got big oval eyes. She's got one here and one here. And we'll give her some pupils. Those are going to be black. And we'll give her a big smile, but we'll put in all the details later. Now she's underwater, so we're going to draw a few little circles, and those are going to kind of be like bubbles of air. You can put as many as you want. Okay, maybe one here. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is take my black fine-tipped marker, and I'm going to outline everything in black. And I'm not worrying too much about my pencil marks, about following the pencil marks, because I'm going to be erasing my pencil marks. Okay? If you're going to erase your pencil marks, then you can do what I'm doing and just kind of do a rough outline, and you don't really have to follow your pencil outline. But if you're not going to erase your pencil marks, then I think you should try to follow your pencil outline. Okay? So let me see if I can get this circle There we go. I'm really not good at drawing circles, but I try my best. There. You might hear my dog snoring in the background. He just had a big playtime. He's a puppy, and his mom and him are crazy when they play together. And he just flops right after. So like I said, I'm outlining everything. I'm not going to outline her mouth right now. I'm going to, in fact, erase that, and we'll draw it in later. But I just wanted to show you where it goes. If you've already outlined it, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so let me grab my eraser, and I'm going to lightly erase all of my pencil marks. Now, I always say this in my videos. If you're erasing your pencil marks after you've put a marker, make sure your marker is dry so you don't smudge your whole page, okay? I know my marker, and it dries very quickly, so I don't have to worry about it. But you can always test your marker on a scrap piece of paper if you want. Remember I said I was going to erase her smile? That's okay. We're going to put that in after. Let me get some of these eraser bits off. I love using this brush for that. I think I have a few more pencil marks. There's one. A few around here. I really want to erase the pencil marks because I'm using yellow, and I don't want the pencil to show through the yellow. Sometimes that happens. So I'm just going to erase over the area a second time. Okay, I think I got everything, so I can begin by coloring in my goldfish. And I'm going to start with my orange color. And her entire body is orange, but not the fins. All the fins are going to be yellow. Okay, so let's color in her body orange, but don't get any orange into her eyes, okay? Just try not to get any into her eyes. And I'm taking my time here because I want to stay inside the lines. You can use coloring pencils for this if you like, crayons, and you can make your goldfish any color you want. It doesn't even have to be a goldfish. It could be a purple fish. I'm just outlining her eyes because that's how I like to do it. It kind of guides me. So that I know where I should be coloring in. I thought about drawing a goldfish this week because one of my friends told me that she had a goldfish that, oh, I can't remember what she said, 10, 15 years old. And I thought, wow, that's a long time for a goldfish. She tried to go and buy another one, but they couldn't find any. I just see a little pencil mark here, so I'm going to be picky and erase that. There we go. Her and her daughter went to the pet store and they tried to find a goldfish, but they didn't have any, which is funny to me. I remember going to pet stores when I was a kid and I always saw goldfish. I would love to have a nice big aquarium in my house. I think that would look really nice with lots of different kinds of colorful fish. Have you ever watched an aquarium? Do you know what an aquarium is? An aquarium is basically the tank that holds the fish. And if you ever sit there and watch fish swimming, it is the most relaxing thing in the world. As long as they're not attacking each other, of course. Some fish do that. Like all creatures, including people. People can be mean sometimes. But we try to stay away from the meanies, right? We stick close to the good people, the nice people. So I'm just coloring in my entire goldfish, this orange color. And I love these markers. They have the paintbrush tip, that's what it's called, brush tip. And they really go on as if you're painting. I used to only use Sharpies to color in with marker, but if you watch my videos, you know that I can't stand the smell of Sharpies. I think they smell terrible, so I wanted to try something different. And I'm really glad I got these because they work so well. They're fun to use. How are you guys doing? Are you using markers? And what color is your fish? Is it a goldfish? Or is it a blue fish, or a green fish, or a purple fish? Here we go. She's looking very good. Okay, I'm done with my orange. So I'm going to take my yellow color now, and I'm going to color yellow into all of her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fins. Okay? So why don't we go ahead and do that now? And I'm going to be careful to stay inside my lines. Look at how beautiful those two colors go together. I've been using orange and yellow a lot lately. I think my last 2 videos I used orange and yellow. The last video was how to draw a gosling. A gosling is a baby goose. And I used yellow and orange for that one. And if I'm remembering correctly, before that I did how to draw an alarm clock. And I think I used yellow and orange for that too. So I've been using these bright colors. I think it's because I'm really looking forward to spring and summer. Winter can be really long here in Canada. And it can be gray. Do you live in an area where you have winter that's snowy? I'm sure if you do, you know those days I'm talking about, when there's no sunshine and everything is dull and dark, and you really want to see some color. Well, it's been like that here for about a couple of days now, and I'm tired of it. I want to see blue skies, and I want to see flowers. I know I have to wait for that, but I still want to see them. Especially tulips. Maybe I'll draw a tulip next week. Yes, I will draw a tulip next week. And I'll try to use another color except for orange and yellow. I'll try not to use orange and yellow again. I'll draw some pink and purple, maybe tulips. That'll be really nice for springtime.
Okay, I'm coming near the end here. You guys nearly finished? There. My little fishy is done. So now I'm going to take the blue and I'm just going to color in all of those little bubbles blue. And I'm trying not to get outside my outline here. And I just did, but that's okay. All right, there we go. The air bubbles are done. So I'm going to take my black Sharpie and I'm going to color in her pupils black. I often call these eyeballs, but they're pupils. I want to call them the right thing. She's got big eyes. She's very curious. I'm going to make this one a little bigger, actually. There. Now let's add a little bit of detail. I've got my fine liner out again, and she is a she, right? So let's give her some eyelashes. Some pretty eyelashes. There. And maybe some eyebrows. Oh yes, my dog is snoring. He's so cute. And we'll give her that smile again. All right. Now if you want to draw in cheeks, make it look like she has cheeks, the easiest way to do it is a semicircle at the end of each side of her mouth. That way it looks like she's got these cheeks there. Now let's put some detail onto her fins. I'm going to put just a few lines. Watch. Just 1, 2, 3 lines there. Same thing down here, just a few, 2 or 3 lines on each one of her fins in different directions. And for these, I'm just going to do 1 line in the middle. There we go. Now I would like to, I'm not sure, I think this is how they breathe. They have little openings on the bottom of their faces, I think, or under their bellies. I'm not sure how it works, but I've seen those on fish before. And I want to give her some scales. So what we do is just little backward C's, or little semicircles, just to give it the idea that she's got some scales there. Okay, and let's see, what else do I want to do? I think I'm going to give her some lines here on the back fin, and maybe one here and one there. And that's it. Our tiny little goldfish is all done. That was so much fun. Now, my friends, as I always say, don't forget to sign your work. I want you to be proud of the beautiful work of art that you just created. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, my friends, and we'll see you next time on Animal Farm. Thanks for watching. Bye.